Welcome back to another episode of the City Podcast. Episode 159. We are your hosts. I'm Tony and I'm here with
Roman.
And
your boy Eric.
Hate that boy.
Now we're a fucking trio again.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. No comments from last week.
I let out the fucking episode late.
But yeah, and then
It was a Wednesday. No, but you know what? I let them out before on Wednesdays. It feels like it's more comfortable to let them out on Wednesdays instead of Mondays.
I think
It's been a busy fucking week.
Yeah, I think you're just trying to justify trying to move to Wednesdays.
Either that or the episode sucked.
Oh, episode.
Probably.
Didn't get any comments, so I'm assuming it sucked.
What was it about?
Or because of
Pirates and...
Yeah, like the first 10 minutes was you trying to defend fucking pirates again.
It was.
the-
What was the second? Oh, fucking... it wasn't bad, so I can't remember what the second half was. It was Roman.
Yeah, it was my social media.
Oh yeah, fucking
exile for a little bit.
yeah, not having much media in his life,
Yeah.
and that how that affected him.
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
Not
much at all. I was just bored.
It's kind of sad that there's no comments. We usually like feeding off the comments a little bit at the end, but that is life.
They liked Carlo last week.
Yeah.
Or the week before that.
You know, I saw him this morning too, and I forgot to tell him that hey man, people
You saw
love
this
you.
week?
Yeah. Anyway, so what's going on with you guys this week?
I just came from San Japan.
Seeing
That's right. Convention time.
No one fucking cares.
I care enough to tell you.
I'm over the nerd stuff, so it's alright. But you know,
It's just weeb stuff, so I don't care
I
about it.
I took my nieces. That was the first big
convention.
convention.
Mm-hmm.
I was more excited to take them than actually going,
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, I don't got enough money to pay for whatever I want.
It was a pass the baton moment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like I didn't care for the convention, and usually when we go to conventions, since you know we're not part of the cosplay or we don't care for panels and shit like that,
Yeah.
we go for the buyer's alley.
Mhm.
Well, we used to go for art and all these trinkets that you see lying around my house.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to waste money in that no more, right?
got no room for it.
And then our walls are already filled with art, so unless we replace shit, which we don't because we're lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, there's no need for fucking convention. But my nieces are already starting to get into the can we get art and the trinkets and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they're like, a while back, Eric told my nieces, hey, I'm going to go to San Japan, and they get excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then a week before, like, Eric reminds them, and they get stupid excited. And then he looks, wait, I don't got money anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck. So I gave them some cash.
Mm-hmm.
They loved it. I was surprised that my youngest niece liked it and got attention because she bought this Studio Ghibli poncho
Like a
looking
poncho,
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Because
people
it was cold as fuck at the Henry B.
Well,
Like, since they remodeled it and whatnot,
Uh-huh.
now they actually got actual airflow in there, and it feels real crisp and chilly in there.
Well, that's good. All those
That's
fucking
good.
smelly nerds won't be so fucking
So-
sweaty.
Yeah.
So she
And
bought
more
herself this
stinky.
poncho, and my sister-in-law was telling her that people were stopping her, hey, can I take a picture of your daughter and stuff? Because she looks, she looks so goddamn cute.
Mm-hmm.
She's a mean girl, but goddamn she ain't cute.
Mm-hmm.
And,
She's an asshole.
she has what we call anime eyes because, I don't want to be...
She's Asian. She looks Asian.
Yeah, she looks Asian.
They gave her wrong at birth.
They
Out
switched
there,
the
there's some fucking rice burners with the beaner.
Well, y'all do call her China for a reason.
yeah.
They switched the babies at the hospital, but yeah.
Yeah, they got some dumb beaner, and we got this fucking sassy, smart Asian.
So they enjoyed it.
That's good.
Yeah.
The older one found her community, which is
Yeah.
scary.
The older one, here's the thing. They were hyped up about it 2 days before, and they kept on asking, we're going to San Japan, we're going to San Japan. I was like, yeah. So this morning, I guess the older one didn't get much sleep. And when she doesn't get much sleep, she gets real testy. Like she don't want to go nowhere.
She
she
gets
wants to sleep.
teenagery.
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
And so,
I'm tired.
She's like, my head hurts. And I was like, all right, then don't go. She's like, but I want to go. And I was like, well, then fucking
Man
cheer up. Yeah. Man up. And the young one's like, God, why didn't you just sleep yesterday, you stupid bitch? And she didn't say those words, but she called her stupid. Paraphrasing. And, on the way over there, she's like, can you lower down the radio? I'm trying to sleep. I was like, no, fuck you.
Should have slept.
Yeah, I was like,
Which is
fucking learn to sleep with the fucking radio on.
When she was complaining this morning, the youngest one goes, you could just stay here.
Yeah.
You don't have to come with us.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? I was like, oh, well, then shut up and go.
The middle one is the one that was kind of indifferent to everything. She was like, I mean, I'll go if it's cool, and like, I know there's stuff there that I can like, and I was like, okay, cool. But throughout the whole day, the oldest one was just like, I'm car sick, I'm gonna throw up, and I was just like, man, you're really bringing down the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking mood killer. And I was like, I had patience, but at the same time, just hearing her just go like, oh, I wanna go. I was like, you want me to turn around? You want me to drop you off? I was like, oh, fuck. I don't want to hear this shit the whole fucking time.
Eric turned to the fucking the TV dad.
Yeah, dude.
He turned to the TV dad. Don't make me turn this car around.
Exactly. I was like, man, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to Pokemon hunt. And
that was like his main concern. He's like, you're ruining my hunt.
Yeah, she's ruining my day. I was like, I could have brought my little brother and the cool little nieces, and your ass could have stayed at home sleeping.
Mm-hmm. That's teenagers though.
And she spent like we were there maybe 5 hours, 6 hours, but she spent like 3 of them in the restroom, 2 of them puking, and she told me I fell asleep in the restroom. And I was like, you would. I was like, all right.
You guys don't get this. My oldest niece is a clone copy of Eric.
Yeah.
Everything Eric tells you that he does on this podcast, she's like almost there at his level. Except for the racist shit.
Yeah.
She's more, she has a heart. But
fool.
The dumb adventures Eric has, my niece is right there next to him.
Yeah.
And sometimes the way she acts too, so.
Poor child.
The thing is, though, she had fun. She was very happy that she actually went.
Near the end, she got her fucking dog ears and.
It was her fox ears. Oh, that's the thing. She went in her furry stuff.
Yeah.
She had her foxtail, her fox gloves.
Yeah.
And she just needed the ears, and she's like, I'm gonna buy the ears. And I was like, well, you had to go to finish your furry stuff. She's like, alright.
And then she saw that there were somebody was selling their oh man, this thing pissed me off. They were selling a furry costume, like a full furry. Like Oof. It was the head,
like a mascot.
It was the head, the head, the tail, the arms, the legs. Like furry suit.
Yeah.
And the sign is what pissed me off. It was like, this is, I think they called him Ranger. Ranger needs new home, new owner. You could regender him, re-species him, re-something. Like, you could change its gender, its sex, its story. You can even rename it. And I was like,
I forgot furries named their costumes.
Yeah, they give the persona. They give it a persona.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it. Like, I get the whole persona thing, but this bitch was asking for $900 or better offer. I was like, fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, furry costumes get up there.
And as I read the $900, my niece goes, yeah, nah. I was like, yeah, of course not. Fuck out of here. I ain't gonna buy you that.
Fuck out of here.
And just when I said that, there was this other guy or person in a furry suit that was like pretty badass. It looked like a werewolf, like from the fucking Universal. Well, not Universal Monsters, like Werewolf in Paris.
Oh, okay.
Kind of looked like that.
Okay.
It even had the glowing eyes and the mouth would move and it had like a snarl to it. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, that's pretty badass. Like that's scary. I was like, I don't mind that.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Scary. Like my little brother took a picture with it. Uh-huh. I told the youngest niece, China, I was like, you want to take a picture? She's like, nah, I'm cool. She just waved at it.
She's like, I'm not scared of it. Just, I don't want to take a picture of it.
She's like, nah, fucking furries are weird, bro. And I was like, shh, don't say it out loud. But yeah, you're right.
Don't say it out loud. They have extra hearing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
or they imagine it. I don't know how the fuck furries work.
And so everybody went over the budget.
They realized how expensive conventions are.
My sister-in-law, she was just like, it's just pretty cool, but what's with these fucking prices? Like, look, either you learn how to steal in front of people and carry around the bag. That's why I tell you bring a backpack or a side bag. It's easier. Or you just pay it up. And she's like...
Or become rich. Become rich really fast.
And she's like, can you haggle? I was like, you can haggle sometimes. I was like, all I got is 40 instead of like paying 16. Most of the time they'll take it. And she's like...
Because they know they overpriced
okay.
shit.
And she did the...
I wasn't prepared for it to be cold.
I was like, sure, buy a blanket, buy a jacket. They have cool jackets here. They had like an All Might one. I almost, if I wasn't so fucking fat, I would have bought me that fucking Capsule Corp jacket. It's that sweet purple one that looks like Trunks' jacket.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Except it's a full hoodie and it just has the Capsule Corp sign in the back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I would have bought that in a heartbeat. Oh, fuck yeah. I was like,
no,
that's my colors.
It is purple, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And,
you know, I wasn't prepared because my nieces always carry hoodies. There's those fucking kids, you know, they always carry, and we always make fun of them.
At school, they go to school with fucking
it's
sweater
fucking
and hoodies.
Texas.
Yeah.
We don't need hoodies. It's like it's cold inside buildings.
I mean, I was like that like in 7th grade. Like in middle school, I always had a jacket on.
I was too. I wore the black...
We were all hoodie people.
Well, I did it because I wanted to hide my butt crack because I wasn't wearing shirts. Tony wasn't shopping at fat people clothes yet, so I didn't have shirts that were like fit, and if not, they'd be overwashed. So they would always show that crack when I was sitting down. Didn't like that, so I wore a hoodie that was like 3 times bigger than me, and that's what I wear. And I'd be like,
I was wear hoodies and flannels because I was that rocker kid.
I was,
and at the same time, I was like, if I sweat enough, maybe I'll lose weight. Because I sweat a lot.
I used to wear... No, but here's the thing that didn't make sense. I used to wear Dickie shorts. And... but not that. I used to wear cargo shorts. Because I needed extra pockets. You know what I mean?
Man. That was cool
for your vibrators and shit.
Exactly. And then I used to wear an Old Navy pullover fleece sweater. So... And that's what I just fucking... That's... all I wore.
That was your school uniform?
Yeah, pretty much.
What he rocked.
That was your life uniform?
Yeah, and then until like I got to high school and I was like, hey, I can't fucking wear hoodies. It's too fucking hot. I don't know why I wore hoodies. Like that's the only thing is I really didn't have a reason to wear a hoodie.
Because you were thin back then?
I was thin-ish. You know what I mean?
I mean, usually people wear hoodies, or like guys usually wear hoodies to hide the fat or hide the crack. Mm-hmm. But, skinny people wear hoodies to hide the drugs.
I'd have to find a picture of me in middle school to see if I was
I'm pretty sure John has a couple.
I'm sure he does.
He's like, this is a picture of my babe and Gus Garcia.
I wasn't friends with John in
but he still has pictures of you. That's the creepy shit.
Doesn't mean he didn't call you babe back in the day either.
I hated him.
He looked at you with googly eyes back then.
I still hate him now.
That's true. I mean, nothing's really changed except now he just hangs out.
Except nowadays, you just give him besitos when we're not looking.
Now you go on dates with him, you're like, fucking hate you. He's like, I know. Can we go get something to eat?
I hate you too, love.
I shut him down on Friday.
Oh, he shut that shit down.
On Friday, he was texting me. He was like, hey, you want to go hookah? I was like, I do not.
Oh, and then he got on Minecraft. He's like, babe's mad at me. She doesn't want to do anything.
And I was like, I'm playing fucking Genesis. Fuck off.
You can play with my Genesis.
Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, but
You're everything I hate in a person right now.
Babe, what I do wrong?
Tell me I could change.
Almost, motherfucker. You almost made me spit take.
God damn it, so close.
So back to the original conversation. My niece gets here, and she has this flyer. She's like, I found a furry community. They're gonna have a furry convention.
October.
We're like, no. She's like, okay.
Good.
She's like,
luckily her mom knew how to nip it in the bud. She's like, oh, can we go to it? I was like, no. And she's like, why not? I just answered, furries are fucking gay. and she's like, what? And my sister-in-law's like, Eric, come on, don't tell her that. I was like, you can't go because it's for adults only. And she's like, oh. And then my sister-in-law goes, why? And I was like, furries are fucking weird. I was like, you don't want to take her into that because sometimes they get a little bit too freaky. And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, Yeah, nah. I was like, nah.
She looks at it, be like disgusted. She's like, is this what she's into? No, why? ¿Por qué?
That's just because I didn't tell you fucking like midnight hours they go brony and pony fucking sex shows like hentai on that shit, dude. I was like,
I forgot about bronies.
I was like, ugh.
I get, you know what? You know, I'm a weeb. I'm a fucking weeb.
Mm-hmm.
But I have homies that went to the fucking convention, and they took video of themselves singing in karaoke, but in fucking Japanese. I was like, why? Why would you do that?
I would do that sometimes.
Why would you put that in public too? Sounds so fucking bad. It's like really fucking cringy, dude. And I was like, am I not a weeb no more? I want to ever watch. I watch anime, but I was like, I don't want to ever be that guy.
There's levels to it.
I was like, I don't want to be that guy. And they were walking around with their fucking waifu pillows. It's like, no, don't.
I've done that. I
don't
walked
fucking
around
do
with the
that.
waifu pillow.
Yeah, but you bought it there.
Yeah.
It's not
No.
like you went with the actual waifu pillow you bought in the
waifu
past.
Oh, no.
They're carrying
Yeah,
Bae
like
around.
you fucking bought it there. Okay,
Yeah,
I can accept that. I know you.
It's still in packaging.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, okay.
No, they were walking around like, this is bad. I was like,
Yeah, there's cum stains and shit on it already.
Oh.
So you don't want that.
I was like, no. Just
The karaoke thing I would do for fun because it seems dumb. Like
in Japanese, though, like if you do karaoke, do songs.
TVH, I've been wanting to do karaoke for a while. Like when we first started at Heroes, remember I was talking to that fucking Donnie Brooks and we were trying to figure out when we could actually have a karaoke day and see who's down.
Yeah.
A lot of people said yeah, but at the end nobody fucking went and I was just like, well, I'm over here at the karaoke bar by myself. Might as well skedaddle. Because I remember we went, it was like off of like Southwest Military and like Lock El Selma or something like that.
Okay.
And
Well, I mean, you could.
so I've been wanting to do like
White
karaoke
girl-
seems fun.
White girl karaoke's alright if you fucking.
Yeah.
But you could tell these people didn't know the song they were singing. They were just reading the palm chart and their weird Japanese ways, and I was like,
I don't know.
ouch.
I mean, I was saying
Like karaoke's alright. You can fucking drink
saying-
and sing.
like Darren Gray and the visual key stuff. Like when they first showed up, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I would sing with that, or like there were certain openings to Hitman Reborn that I really liked, and I was just like, oh yeah.
I know the
so I'd
sounds they
sing that.
make. I know the sounds.
And
they
I'd sing along with that. Now, did I know all the lyrics I was saying? Nope. But was I going for it? I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I think I'm losing my weeb ways, Roman.
I don't know if you're losing your
I
weeb
think I'm
ways.
losing my weeb
I
ways.
think you're just
A lot of the stuff that I was like, that I used to defend or liked, I was like, I don't want it no more. I don't need it no more. And now I watch people like enjoy it too. And it's like, oh, that's cringy. Now it's like, I wonder if this is fucking how Robin looks at us
yes.
when we talk about, you know, the nerd shit we
fuck
used
for
to.
sure. Jesus Christ.
And he's like,
No. The thing
I
is,
was like, God damn it,
like-
how is Robin still friends with us?
no, because like
I was like, I wish Roman's son would look at me. Notice me, senpai.
because like the when you do that, when you say like senpai and shit like oni-chan and you say shit like that, like you're just doing it just
Do it for the troll.
Like yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're just doing it for the troll. So I understand it and I'm fine with it. When you start doing it just as a real thing, that's when I will fucking tell you something. That's when I'll
my
slap
style.
you.
Like when I say it, I do it on purpose to piss off Eric.
Exactly. I know it.
I follow him. I just go, Oni-chan. He's like, quit it. I was like, okay, Oni-chan. He's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna hit you. It's like, no, Oni-chan.
Shut the fuck up.
See, like
It gets like that.
yeah, exactly.
That's his voice.
I understand. The thing is, I'm not a convention guy. Like I can't. Even with things that I like, even with like the comic book stuff, and we had the Alamo like the
Gaming.
Yeah.
what is it, the
Animal City Comic Con.
Alamo City Comic Con. When we had that, I still didn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, but to be fair, you were burnt out on that because of work, and then you didn't want to be there because of work.
But even
And
now,
then working at the comic book thing,
But
all
even-
you would hear is like, You had tickets with the con. You had tickets with the con.
But even now, I've been out of working at the comic store. I still read comics occasionally.
You scarred, bro.
But that's probably
there's no winning. You just scarred. You're jaded.
No, I just don't. I don't get anything out of it. Like I'm sure the people that actually go to the convention, like your nieces, like they went, you know,
experience new stuff,
and they experienced something new, and it was fun for them. Exactly. Like for me, I've never been a super sociable guy.
That's true.
You know this.
Yeah, you Asperger's from time to time.
Yeah, I get really fucking. I get
spectrum-y.
Yeah, I'm on the spectrum.
Is that what we're calling it, spectrum-y?
Yeah, I'm autistic.
That's what I'm gonna tell Roman when he said in a bad episode. He's like, I'm just being spectrum-y right now.
Blame it on the burgers.
So I'm not super sociable, just to begin with. Second of all,
just poor.
I'm poor. Third of all, like everything there is a scam. Oh, like I know it is money. Because I know, like I've worked on that side of the thing and I understand that. And another thing is the whole bartering thing. I don't really like bartering. Like I'll pay the price that you set for it, even if I feel it's overpriced. I'll just be okay.
Depends.
It's unless it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
like $900 for a fucking.
You gonna charge me that? You gonna just fuck me in the asshole? Might as well throw a little lube in there. Give me that.
Give me that.
You know what? Don't give it to me. Look, turn around. I'm gonna fucking steal it.
I used to look. The reason I used to go to conventions was to buy shit.
Yeah.
That you couldn't find in a store. All this fucking Japanese merch.
Yeah.
That the stores didn't used to carry. And then, of course, you got to meet new artists, either local or stuff, you know, like the fucking, like I said, we like prints and arts and shit. And then, you know, before cosplay blew up, that's how you saw cosplayers, and you got their prints too. Before everybody had their fucking .coms and their Etsy's and shit, you couldn't get a cosplayer unless the big ones, their prints.
Yeah.
The only way to do it was going to the convention. And then the panels and stuff, it used to be a short line for the panels. If you like an artist, people didn't go in panels that much. I remember a fucking year, the first 2 years of San Japan, the panel fucking rooms were empty. You just walk in, actually just sit down for a little bit, listen to whoever's there, and you fucking walk out. Voice actors and stuff like that, their lines weren't as big as, you know, entertainer, celebrities and shit. So it used to be, you know, fun. Now the fucking lines are like up the ass for anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, it's just got popular. It's got a more popular.
The stuff you used to get like only in conventions, you find it cheaper online now.
Yeah.
Or your local fucking anime shops carry them for the same price.
Yeah.
The exclusives, like the convention exclusives, you know they're gonna run out by the time you get there. We're gonna have to wait hours in line to get it.
Yeah.
And later on, you find it online for like $5-10 more.
I think
depending on the exclusive, there's some that Sky the fucking like the San Diego stuff. Skyrocket wants to get them.
Well, that's different. Like that because that's like a national, like not even nationally. It's like a worldwide, like known convention.
And then in cosplayers, I already told you what's happening in cosplayers.
Yeah.
They're like, this print's fine, but you want to see titties, you know what to do. So they're not gonna sell. I'm pretty sure they sell titty prints there too. If you ask them, like you got titty prints?
No, I don't think so. Kids because you got kids looking and stuff.
But
the conventions are starting to lose its luster, or I'm just stepping out of the Weeb shit.
I don't think you're stepping out of it. I think you're just growing up and just starting to be like, that's not my scene anymore. Like you could still you still enjoy watching anime and shit like that. Like that nobody's taking exactly like no one's taking that away from you. It's just more the fact of like the convention going life is kind of just lost its appeal because you're just getting older.
Everything else lost its appeal other than anime.
Yeah.
Everything else is lost its appeal. Even collecting fucking prints, art, toys, scrolls, all that would be like, I'd rather keep this money in my account.
I mean, I think that is just part of fucking growing up.
Yeah,
that's not all true for me. I still enjoy going from time to time.
Well,
I like spending stuff.
Again,
I think he likes shopping. It's like
I think
you like spending money.
Eric wants to be a cat woman. Just give him money and go shop every weekend.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
At the fancy shops.
But for you, like you still like it just because like you like getting out of that your shell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's understandable. Tony doesn't like doing that stuff, you know, on the regs.
And then
we people all that much, but you know, I could at least be around some of them for a lot of time. Like
no, I get it. Like
I gotta back away from some of them just the way they act.
And then it comes to the whole age thing. We get older, the fucking crowd stays the same age or younger.
All right.
So now you're now you have to be that questionable, creepy old dude.
Yeah.
Because you're checking out this young cosplay and you're like, damn, that bitch is hot. And you turn out she's like 15. You're like,
I saw this guy work a good con. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a con man. Like, he had two types of pictures. He had one with his Nikon fucking Canon picture, right? Then he had his phone that he was taking pictures with. And he was just going, mostly from what I seen, was mostly going for chicks. Fat chicks, thin chicks, old chicks, young chicks, ugly chicks.
He likes all kinds of chicks.
Even chicks with chicken pox.
Yeah. He was just going mostly for chicks. I didn't see him, like, the small amount of time I was sitting down waiting for my niece and my sister-in-law to come out of the restroom. Like, we got frozen yogurt and we started eating frozen yogurt. We were just sitting down. I saw this guy circle around. He just got mostly chicks. If he had to get dudes, it's because they were, like, the professional dudes that were with other chicks that were just, like, the hot ones. Yeah. And he was just like, okay. But he would go to them, probably give them some bullshit about him being a photographer, take pictures, and then I guess he was getting either their phone number or their email. And he was just like, yeah, I'll just send them to you. And I was like,
This nigga's selling information.
Hopefully they were doing email and not phone numbers, because you just gave it to a fucking creep.
And I think
someone's getting
I think that's my biggest problem with the conventions.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know how many people are just there to like really enjoy it, and how many actual creeps there are. Because that's I also almost felt bad for this dude who came up to this group. Okay.
And there was like some black chick and some other chick, and they're two dudes. And he's like, hey, can I take a picture with you? Can you hold it over? He's like, I survived San Japan. And the chick's like, nah, man, I'm just too fucking tired. And he's just like, oh, okay. And they walked away, and he just looked real fucking betrayed, like, I'm gonna go cut myself. And I was just
real
like,
dejected.
Yeah, I was like, ooh. And I looked at the bitch, and I was like, she's tired. She want to go home. I was like, you're done with this.
And
you gotta feel bad for the girls too, because you know.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. There was we were at the River Center Mall, right? There's this chick, all right looking, you know, teenage, maybe 16, maybe 17.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Because I was staring at her, and she was dressed all right. She was in a cosplay. I couldn't tell what character it was.
Okay.
But it was just like a weird type of cosplay thing. You know how most of them just kind of like put whatever together on Sunday? And it was like a short skirt and whatnot. I saw this dude walk like this. She was at the bar right here, and she was talking to her friends that were on a table on the bottom end. And that's where me and my nieces were sitting eating. But I was looking at the people cross by, and I saw her, and she was like, oh yeah, I'll be right there. And she turned around. I saw this one dude like caught a sniff, then looked directly at her, and then just started following her. Like, he just stared at her ass, and he was just walking behind her, like, and I was like, oh shit, is this dude about to do something? I was like, do I want to become a fucking knight? I was like, nah, I got the nieces. I was like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be like, hey, quit being fucking weird to the guy behind him if he did something like that, right? But luckily, this nigga just went like that. He just walked behind her. She went down the stairs, and then he just fucking goes, and he just started walking forward, walking away. He wasn't part of the convention. He was just like one of the dudes at the mall who just goes and he fucking like probably jacks off in his pants while looking at chicks or walking around. Yeah. Hopefully seeing like one of them be upstairs and like they have a skirt or something. And he's just like, and I was like,
Eric had the song in his fucking phone.
I was like, you fucking disgust me. Like, I'll watch videos of it, but I probably wouldn't do it myself.
you give off the creeper vibe.
I give off the creeper vibe. No
but
doubt. I'm happy about.
But you're not a creeper.
No, come on.
Not fully.
Like so that's the thing is like you give off the creeper vibe.
We
we
might talk all this shit in the fucking world, but you don't do it. Come on.
Your creeper level is like a 2. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like you just, if anything, you think it.
Yeah.
For sure. But you're not. You don't act out on it.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Always fucking think it.
Either I'll think
never
it
act
or I'll say it, but for laughs.
Yeah.
You never act on it.
Because
it's
always on the laughs. But I don't act on it.
And then you read a person. You could tell these bitches are fucking tired already.
And if anything, it's a great way of like building us. Like, if I'm thinking a certain way and or saying these jokes, it's like, do I notice anybody acting a certain way?
Yeah.
In which case, you just like, oh, you know what? Be on alert. There's some dude like, because then I got mad because one of my middle niece had to go to the restroom while my older niece and my brother were sitting down eating with me, and the youngest one was with her mom getting food, and she's like, I really have to go. I was like, well, you gotta have to hold it until your mom gets here, or something, because you know I'm not gonna let you go in the mall by yourself. I was like, you can get lost. She's like, I got my phone. I was like, you ain't gonna have time to get your phone if they fucking jack you. And she's like, well, who's gonna do anything? I was like, oh, there's a lot of strange people out there. You know? And I go, you know what? I stuck my head out and I looked around. I was like, there's the restroom. Go this way and make sure that you walk only this way so I can see you at least through the plants. And she's like, okay. I go, and I fucking hate your mom for taking forever to eat Taco Bell. I was like, why couldn't she eat the Chinese food that you ate? And so they went, and she walked, and I looked at her, and she just kind of looked, and backed out, and then went into the restroom. I was like, what the fuck was that? So this whole time I was just kind of like, and you know, the other niece was talking to me. I was like, shut the fuck up. I was just standing guard, just like looking out there. And like, bunch of weird looking dudes came by, and I was like, I hate people that are balding. They're usually the biggest creeps, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every balding person is a creep, but every creep seems to be balding. Yeah,
John is creepy and balding.
Dude. Having nieces kind of, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Read the crowd.
Yeah. I understand.
But there's convention etiquette. Friday is when you go a little crazy, stay up fucking stupid late. Saturday was all the action. Where you go and you ask everybody for pictures, because that's when they put on their best cosplay or their sexiest cosplay, and they're like okay taking pictures.
It's mostly when it's like the costume contest.
You go to the dealer's alley and you fucking imagine the shit you want, and come back on Sunday and buy all that shit. Sunday people are done. They half dress because they probably promised some company, or they like have a weird cosplay they want to wear. But you don't fucking bother girls on Sunday. Sunday's either go get your shit you wanted to buy for cheaper because you haggle, or you just fucking watch the floor, the stuff you missed. Yeah. But you're supposed to like I was one of those persons that asked for pictures for everything. But you're supposed to read a girl. You could tell when they're fucking tired and done and don't want to. You know that girl that doesn't want to get touched, so you do the air hug or whatever.
You do the Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, you don't touch the girls ever. Yeah. And you don't fucking you don't bother when they're like,
unless they want you to.
Unless when they say no, just fucking be like, oh, okay. I seen people fucking, the girl goes, no, not right now, man, and they're like, come on. She's like, no, come on, dude, fucking, and then they bring some guy and it becomes this thing and shit. I was like, dude, she already said no, just walk away. But yeah, I used to go to the convention. I seen those people that follow the girls in little fucking short skirts, and the fucking almost naked cosplayers. Yeah. I was like, ooh, that's fucking hella cool.
Did I ever tell you the first Akon I went to? Pikachu was, I feel like she was flirting with me, but then again I was drinking, and I was just like, and I think she smelled the alcohol, and she's like, hey, and I was like, you're probably not even old enough to drink. Neither was I, but I was drinking. I think I was like
It's because you're fucking cool, dude.
18.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
'cause
it.
I'm a cool dude.
And
That's when me and John did the fucking head trip and fucking.
Yeah.
I
remember
I was
that.
staring down that fucking cop, undercover cop that wasn't a cop at all.
yeah, these girls, man, you can't tell their age anymore.
No.
So you don't want to be that creepy dude. You just don't want to be like, oh, that girl's fucking stupid hot, and she's like, I'm 15.
It's gonna
I was
look
like,
real good
no.
mounted on my wall.
I mean, sometimes you go and you fucking conversate with them and you flirt with them and you're like,
Then you realize they have no personality.
yeah, they
and
don't
you're
have
just like,
fucking personality too.
Is it-
But I don't know. I told you it feels awkward when you're like, oh man, this bitch is hot.
I
She's
need a
fucking
real
sexy
bitch one
and
that
shit."
tell me I suck at life.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone that's fucking be like, hey, you fucking fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
You
Give
know,
it
so-
to me.
Roman's
Give it to
gay.
me, girl.
I always feel weird.
Roman wants a gal to fucking step on his jewels and call him shit.
I don't know about the stepping on jewels
Ah.
thing. I haven't gotten that far.
You're one of those fuckers that like getting stepped on, dude. Come on.
I'm not there yet.
She spits
Yeah.
on it, and she's like,
I'm not leaving it out of the realm of possibility because I'm a fuck up, but I'm not there yet.
She's like, what's your name? You're like, Roman. She's like, wrong. It's fucking dirt. And you're like, yeah, fucking
Oh,
mud,
no.
baby.
I got a fucking raging boner right now.
Bitch, you just want to get dominated? What the fuck?
I think so.
Please, mistress, just fuck me.
No, you've been a bad boy. I have.
I don't know about that. I don't like that
no,
shit.
Not the bad boy thing.
No, the
Just
bad.
like-
Yeah, that
She's
shit.
like, shut up, worm. Don't fucking tell you. She's
I'm
like,
sorry.
yeah.
I don't know where.
That's
Tony,
when I
you gotta know-
spit
you
my.
gotta know
I don't
your
know none of
play,
this
bro.
shit.
You gotta know your play, bro.
The only thing I see is
She calls you all
fucking.
types of maggot and shit, and you're just like, fuck it.
Is that as bad as I remember? I told you I wanted to see Pulp Fiction, so I saw it again.
Yeah.
Still test times the stands.
Oh,
test
is it?
time.
Okay, good.
And when I think of you, you just think of the fucking gimp. Gimp. I was like, Roman, do you want to be in a fucking suit like that?
Nah, I don't like that.
Ball gagged and the whole shit.
I don't like latex.
He's allergic. That's why he can't wear condoms, is what he tells the girls.
Yeah, fucking dumb.
By girls, I mean dudes.
Fucking dumb broads.
By dudes, I mean John.
Fucking dumb broad.
The
My-
baldy broad.
John.
Dumb, balding, creepy ass broad.
That's my old DBB. Did we
Oh,
just invent a
man.
new genre of porn? Sure did.
John's like, you gotta wear a condom, Roman. She's like, I don't want to get pregnant. He's like, shut up, bitch.
You're taking these jokes too far, John.
When it comes to show like
Why won't you
conventions,
make me an honest woman, Roman?
because you're not a woman.
Just take them
I
off
can
the
be your
market
woman,
already.
Daddy.
Come on. Come on, Papa Bear.
No.
Come on, little bear.
I just got grossed out.
Little bear. Fucking Theo on. No,
Come on, Cat Daddy.
you know the one thing I don't really give a fuck about how I'm perceived. But there is an exception to that rule. I never want to be I never want to be looked at like a creeper. Like I'm being the creep.
Like disgusting people. Like,
Yeah,
fucking
like
him.
fucking
You don't want to be the
creepy
dude
bitch.
that Eric saw fucking chasing. the
Exactly.
girl.
I
You
don't
wanna be that
I don't
guy.
ever want to be that guy. So I think I tend to take myself out of those situations. Like, no, I'm just not gonna go to a convention. I'm not doing
that
that
happens
shit.
anywhere. You can go to the fucking Best Buy, see a hot chick, and be like, man.
That's why
I
like
stare as long as they're in my line of sight. As soon as they leave it, I'm like, all right.
I
Cool.
think that's what you're supposed to do with eye candy. Just
I don't
look at it while it's
deliberately
there.
follow.
But that's the thing is I think I just because of that I've deliberately just put horse blinders on myself no matter where.
That's why you're never gonna meet girls.
And that's why you'll never catch the shooter, bro.
Can't
I mean,
catch
I
shooter.
think. All right, girls kind of fucking.
It's your fault.
No, girls.
Yeah.
Girls dress, to get attention. Sure, that's already.
Some.
That's already,
Don't
people.
make generalizations.
Okay, most girls agree that they.
That's still a generalization.
Some
girls.
There you go.
All right, some girls, they dress a certain way to get a job. It's not always fucking short skirts and a little tie dress, titties out and shit like that. But
Sometimes there's those goddamn leggings. With the fat old butt.
I can't.
Legging season's coming up.
Dude, I don't understand how
Yeah,
leggings are.
don't shave your legs, lady. Let me fucking feel them.
Is that what you like? You like hairy legs?
Huh?
Do you like hairy legs?
No, but I don't mind them.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. Like when...
It's like I'm not going to focus on the legs all the time. Just rub those motherfuckers and you smell like the burnt hair fucking smell. And you're just like, okay, well.
Oh, bitch, you didn't have fucking sandpaper hands or to fucking do that.
Well, maybe I should have jacked off a lot, but hey, you know what? Potato. Live your life the way you want, boo-boo.
You ain't wrong.
Fuck the booty, it's all about the titty. But no, what the fuck I was saying? Oh yeah, girls get dressed to get attention, but I think eye candy is supposed to be, you know.
We call them whores. They're whores.
Eye candy is supposed to be, you know, your line of sight. If you're following, you're a fucking creeper. If you're staring like hardcore stare, you're a creeper.
Well, that's the thing.
I hate people that sniff. Dude, that is some weird shit when they sniff. Like a girl passes by and they sniff like a hair and shit like that.
No, because some girls use a lot of fragrance and you get kind of catch.
I mean, you could get a whiff of it,
by,
but
I'm just like, Right.
That is weird. I mean,
did you sniff and fart at the same time?
At that moment, yeah.
God damn it!
I mean, if she passes by and you...
I usually don't fart while I'm sniffing. Like I'd be like that. I'd be like, oh, and then I just try to guess the fucking shampoo they use or something. I'm like, oh, that's Garnier. And then,
but like the whole
and that's just more like
deep breath. I don't ever do.
Yeah, I just don't do that.
I do that. And sometimes it's more like it's kind of like a fun game. Because I end up asking the people, like, depending on who I'm, like, with Mike, I could do it. Like, Mike would pass by, I'd be like, nigga, you using Suave and Zest? And he's like, goddamn, yes, I am. I was like, hell yeah. So I'm just training my nose just to, like,
if it's somewhere
to do like
you know,
that.
yeah.
No, but I've done that to, like,
you don't do that to
well, I mean, I guess coworkers, but sometimes I go to,
you don't do that
just,
to
like,
random.
randomly, and I'd be like, excuse me, I'd be like, is that like a herbal essence or something like that? And she's like, no, it's like a banana something. I was like, word? I was like, that smells great. And she's like, thanks.
You smell
like,
divine.
I go, Bath and Body Works? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, I fucking love that place. I'd be like, all right, well, have a good day. Sorry to bother you. And she's like, okay.
Creep,
and then they walk away. It's like, I don't think that's creepy. That's
creepy.
I wouldn't say that's
we'll let Clarissa, when she hears this, decide
That's level 1 creeper.
Is it? I think it's more like I generally like the smell. Like, I love smelling things. Like, it's just a weird thing. Like, I don't get off of it, but I just like the scent of stuff.
Look, Robbie already
like, if I
looking at you
can
with
walk
disgust.
down, like, the shampoo aisle, and I just pop open the shampoo and I just start sniffing it, I'm like,
I like smells too, but
like
you don't
that.
fucking go around sniffing bitches in the street.
I'm not going around. They're just passing by, and some of them have the strong scent.
Yeah, but you act on it.
I ask about it.
You just look. If it hits you with a nice slow whip. That smells good. But
like the thing
I'm curious to what it is.
Yeah, I don't have that compulsion. Is the thing.
Yeah,
like you have the compulsion. Like, oh, you want to know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can understand that. It's just that's not.
It's not like in it to, you know,
to do what?
Talk to the girl or charge at the girl or whatever, make her feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm just genuinely wondering what that smell is, and that way I can at least know.
Oh,
okay,
no,
so that's what that
wait,
is with what.
You look disgusting already. We already said that. You look like a creeper.
Sometimes,
right?
Yeah.
And now you stop this bitch and tell her fucking, hey, what's that smell
I
you
stop
have?
her. I'm just walking by.
Even if you're
like,
polite,
okay.
you're like, excuse me. Are you using this? He's like, this motherfucker's creepy as fuck. You're having a conversation about smells and what shit she puts on her body. And then you're like,
I feel like you're pushing it more than what it should be. But
am I wrong?
I can see both sides for sure. Like,
put it on the comments. Put it on the comments.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like we can argue about this all we want.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, maybe we should have like our only female listener to comment on this and see how how she interprets it.
Like I like smell. If a girl passes by and she smells really good, you're like, fuck, that bitch smells really good.
Yeah, for sure. I think like, oh, I like. But
you don't go.
That's a good smell.
Or follow and get more whiffs, or do that fucking weird shit when they like when they're around, you sniff their hair and they don't know about it.
No, that's not weeb. That's creep.
That's
Yeah,
creep.
yeah, that's
I've
creep.
seen weebs do it.
No, that weebs are creepy.
But yeah, so yeah, you.
Some weebs are creepy.
I don't go in and grab their hair or just.
But I've seen that shit in stores. I was like, dude, come on.
Yeah, no,
I seen that in conventions too. I was
yeah,
like, come
those
on.
are just creepy guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's not.
I mean, is it their bitch? I've done that to a bitch one time, and I'd be like, that was a mistake. She had a sweaty scalp.
No, but I think
Even
they,
so.
they copied off anime because anime does that too. Like the slice of life animes, they fucking go and sniff to their hair. They're like, you know what's funny though?
That's probably my biggest problem with conventions.
They follow the anime trend.
Yes, they want real life to be an anime, and I fucking hate you
Alright,
for it.
so
I don't like that. Hate's too strong a word.
You know what you would have not liked to see? As soon as we walked into the convention, right? There was a dude sitting at the corner of the fucking stairs, like the convention has like that little half wall.
Okay.
And then it has the stairs going down to it. Someone sitting in the corner of that half wall, dressed as a Deadpool, meditating.
I can get behind. I can get behind meditating. I
you
meditate.
Get behind Deadpool, but you can't get.
I can't get behind Deadpool. Fuck off.
Deadpool's
He
great.
fucking sucks.
Deadpool's the greatest character in the world.
He's an awful character, and a lot of
I have
awful
him on my
people
computer
like
right now, he's staring
him.
at me.
But the thing is, no, I can get behind meditating things, but like, okay, what was he doing like the like was he being
no,
like
he was
obnoxious
just being
about it?
he was being a silent dude.
Uh-huh.
Looked like a statue. Like he was fishing to see who would get close and be like, is that a real one? Is that a fake thing? And then probably go for the jump scare.
Oogie boogie boogie.
Probably.
Oogie.
But yeah.
Boogie.
Yeah,
And Deadpool's not a fucking mime.
no,
No, it's not.
he's
Deadpool's
also
the
not a
greatest character in
fucking
the world.
anime character.
He is fourth wall break, so he's in everything.
Yes and no.
He's
It's like that Marvel anime thing.
He's a comic book character.
He's everything.
He
now.
can now comic book characters can be adapted into manga or anime,
Yeah.
but they're a comic book character.
He's just,
They don't have the same.
Oh,
like,
you know what I've been
things.
noticing on the videos too?
That you like dudes?
No. Fucking people starting to react to food like the anime. That drives me fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, I don't like that's.
They eat the ramen or whatever. And they take videos. They're like, I was like, no.
And
I'm done.
Here's the thing about conventions. I know that there's cool people.
Yeah,
Like
cool.
I know that Eric, cool peoples. My buddy Brian and then like his group of friends, they're not like that. They like anime. They like it a lot. They go to the conventions, but they're not those dudes. They're not those weeps. You know what I mean?
And then you have the uwu trend too.
I don't know what that is.
They're grown men that fucking find cute things, and instead of being kawaii, they're uwus now. Uwu.
That UWU?
Yeah, that's the uwus.
Okay. I never understood what that was.
It's cutesy shit, dude.
Okay.
It's like "rar" means I love you in dinosaur.
It's next level of kawaii.
You know what, dude? You just gotta blame the whites. That's all it really is. You gotta blame the whites on it.
I used to call shit.
95% of it is whites.
If you're going around
I don't know about that.
Okay. 80% of it is whites. 10% of it is fucking blacks. And the other 10% is fucking maybe Mexicans.
The 10%.
But for the most part, it's whites.
It's the whites that
If
do
it's
the
not
weird
whites,
shit.
it's the Mexicans that are white skinned.
This is how I do
Because they've already got that privilege in them.
The 80% that's white, they take
white skinned privileged some bitch.
Exactly.
The white people take the anime stuff that's weird, the uwus, the food, the fucking, the kawaiis,
anything they could get their dicks off to.
right?
Yeah.
No,
I can get behind that.
the African Americans take it serious. They're the
Yeah.
Naruto runners and the fucking source players. And
Again, making gross generalizations and all of this.
No, that's what you see.
Those fucking blacks like that Naruto running bullshit.
I said African American. No, but this is what you see on social media. You kind of see it, the difference.
No, because every black person. Well, no, okay.
And then you have the
Again.
No, you know what? No, fuck it. Yeah, almost every black person,
Uh-huh.
if they watch anime, they started off with the shonen, and shonen is just straight up action.
Yeah.
they're
And
the
that's
action.
all they really know. They want to see fights. Like real niggas want to see fights. And they're like,
'Cause they
oh,
gotta
what the
keep it
fuck is
straight.
this shit? Because you know they're cartoons. Like nigga, we grown. What are we watching cartoons for? You sit down, you're like, oh,
They
this
killing
nigga,
niggas.
oh shit, that nigga did. And they're like, yeah, all right, fuck yeah. And they get behind somebody, and you're like, you know what? Yeah, hype this nigga up. Let's go. And then you watch it. You know, the best people that have shown me this and explain it is not only Daquan Wilshire, who's like a big anime lover, and all he usually watches is shonen stuff
and
like
he's
My
a
Hero
real street
Academia,
nigga.
Dragon Ball Z, fucking that stuff. But if not, you had RDC World 1. Those are the ones that I showed you, like when people take anime too serious.
Oh, yeah.
That
Those
black
guys,
community's cool.
they said it exactly word for word the way I said it.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I was copying what they said, and it's like, yeah, niggas, that's how it is. Black guys love anime to go that way, and they start getting a little suspect when they start doing that whole lovey-dovey shit.
Dude, it's the same thing.
They don't really like it. The white boys, they don't really care about that. They want cute stuff because they maybe think they could get chicks like that, or you know, if they act certain ways, they like, oh, maybe I could have a harem too.
Yeah.
Because what's an anime character? If we all know they're technically Asian, but
They're
what
all
color
Asian.
are they mostly? White. And that's why white dudes go like, yeah, I could be like fucking Bakugo. I could be like fucking
Mexicans are usually the cool tough
Kazuma.
ones,
I
the
could
bad
be like
guys.
whatever. Mexicans are just like, I like fight. They're almost the same as Mexicans, like blacks, but they're like more silent about it. You know, unless it's the white skinned Mexicans
Unless they have like Chad from
that
Bleach.
do the whole Weeble thing,
Represent.
and they're like,
Represent.
yeah,
Represent for my people, Chad from Bleach.
he was Spaniard.
He was fucking cool. He was as close as we're gonna get Mexican in a fucking anime.
Yeah.
But
Actually, no, he had the boxer from the world champ from Hajime no Ippo, Martinez.
Oh yeah, but he
That
lost.
nigga was he beat the fuck out of him
He
twice.
lost. He lost. They always lose
Eventually,
eventually.
but damn.
They lost.
I mean, that's just like a fighting, boxing thing.
You know, but it's the same
Yeah,
thing as
whatever.
fucking
It's still
comics. Comics is the same fucking thing. You have the fucking white people like the weird characters, right? Captain America and Spider-Man, then Spider-Gwen and all that shit.
Is Captain America a weird character?
No, I was gonna start naming
I
some.
was like, I like Captain America.
You're weird. I was gonna name.
burgers.
I was gonna name the. I was gonna start
It's
naming
a white man disease.
Oh, I mean, weird characters are not. I mean, I was gonna name like Martian Manhunter and shit.
No, they like white guys
Again, I
like
like
fucking
that.
Harley Quinn, Joker,
Yeah,
Deadpool.
I didn't want to do that. I was gonna start saying this, but I like those characters.
Yeah,
so,
you're a white
I
man
like
on the inside.
Yeah, true.
You
I'm a
feel like
coconut.
You feel like you're privileged. You ain't privileged to
but
shit, you
the-
fucking worm.
The black people like the Hulk and shit because, you know, he's all fucking about
It's
smashing
all about
shit.
their age, man.
It's true. Black people
They
love
like-
the Hulk.
They love Wolverine.
One, he's
Wolverine.
green. Two, he smash it. Three, smash it, bruh.
They love fucking Wolverine because he fucks shit up.
Mhm.
They love Deadpool because he shoots shit up. Fucking, they love fucking Batman because, you know, it's all karate over there.
He's technically black. He got no
technically-
parents.
Yeah, he's technically black.
He just
So-
got more Skrilla than most of them, you know what I'm saying? You like that one? Skrilla, right? Yeah,
Skrilla's a funny word.
Anyways, since we
got
don't
that
got no fucking
cheddar.
comments, I think this is gonna be it, guys. We have fun talking Weed Talk. Weed Hour. Weeb Hour.
I mean, you had fun.
Well, you didn't do it shit this week. What'd you do this week?
I ate a keto tortilla and I ate
Ooh.
keto ice cream.
Out of that, out of the coconut
That's all
dough?
fucking the highlights of my week. I can try keto shit.
Out of the coconut dough?
No.
'Cause I know you're in your house, so you can't have almond flour or...
But it's just like some fucking HEB like low carb tortilla.
Oh, but yeah, okay. Because I remember for a while you wanted to do that coconut dough.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I've done the coconut like bread for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. And then I went to like one of those white people HEBs.
You're being racist right now.
Yeah. Well, let me explain. It was on the white side of town. It was on. I was near that Hill Country Hobby out there on Bandera going towards 604.
Oh, that's West Side.
Okay, well,
According
yeah.
to white people,
Well,
that's West Side now.
Well, okay, yeah, true. You are right. But yeah, it's at HEB that's out there by Gilbo and shit. The one that used to be by Purple Cactus and all that.
Oh, yeah,
fancy
yeah.
HEBs.
Yeah, it's just like a smaller fancy HEB. Like it's just what it is. And they had that keto ice cream. It's called Rebel.
Oh, you finally found it?
Yeah, and in one day I ate like half a pint, and I was like, I gotta stop.
You're like, I missed the ice cream.
Yeah, I was like, I can't fucking eat a whole pint, even though
you can.
even though technically I could because I didn't have any carbs. I didn't even have any of my I didn't have my usual breakfast and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have ate the whole pint and been completely fine. I was like, nah, I gotta control myself.
It's a win, but a loss at the same time.
Yeah, and then the next day, I had like one little keto tortilla.
Tortilla.
And it was
Tortilla, güey, you're fucking Mexicano.
Yeah, that tortilla was pretty dang good.
It was scrumdiddlyumptious.
It was pretty dang good.
God.
Oh, totally forgot. Also ate at the Jerk Shack. That was actually pretty good. Jamaican food. If y'all guys want good Jamaican food, fuck yeah.
Come down to the
On
hood
Commerce
and
and
That
34th
small ass street
yeah, Commerce and
behind the old Radio Shack in the hood.
where the old right across the street from Long John Silver and A&W. Which did you know Long John Silver's and A&W has like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They have all you could eat for $8.99.
Oof, Diarrhea City.
We were looking at that. I was like, oh, they're about to close down.
Yeah.
last attempt to get people.
Yeah, dude.
Get all the poor people to come in and get sick on that.
But yeah, it's called the Jerk Shack, man. They're only open till like about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Fucking Our Lady of the Lake.
No,
It's
a little bit before that.
Yeah.
It's where the Kmart used to be.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
It's the Kip thing now.
Here's the thing: if you weren't you're throwing out like a lot of hood shit.
Yeah.
So like if you weren't born in the hood, you know what the fuck we're talking about. But yeah, it's heading towards Our Lady of the Lake on
it's like right there
on Commerce. So
it's Commerce and I want to say 26th Street or something like that.
no, I think
it's a little bit before 26th Street. It's still a name.
I think it's no.
I forgot the name of the street.
Whatever,
just go to
Across
Facebook.
doesn't
Find Jerk Shack.
Find
Jerk
Jerk
Shack.
Shack. JERK Shack.
So Jerk.
Jerk.
Shack.
Jerk Shack.
Jerk Shack.
And just in case they don't know what I'm spelling or what I was saying, the Jerk Shack.
Try the
It's
chicken.
Jamaican food. The
good.
jerk chicken, really good. Their mac and cheese, their wings and mac and cheese, oh, those shit's bomb.
Yeah.
Yum
And
on.
their pork, it's on the Texas toast. It's like their pulled pork, and it sits on a bed of coleslaw. Their coleslaw is like, I don't like coleslaw, but that coleslaw was good because it had a habanero sauce to it.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't overly spicy. It was just tangy enough to taste real good.
Yeah, Jamaican food isn't about like burning your fucking mouth. It's about just giving it a little kick.
Yeah, and then I added some more fucking spice to it so
go.
it burned my mouth.
There you go. That's what you need.
Because I'm a Mexican. And I'm like, I shit myself this way. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's been our week, right?
Yeah, I mean, nothing super special.
I'm telling you, man.
Happy birthday to James.
Oh, yeah.
Today's his birthday.
James, happy birthday.
Jam.
So I forgot about it.
I
didn't forget about it, but
No, we all told him happy birthday.
Yeah.
Just-
I hope we do.
yeah, I did.
Because, I mean, if you guys are bad friends, fuck.
I told him yesterday while we were on Genesis just before. I was like, hey, it's midnight. I was like, happy birthday, James. He's like, is it? And I was like, oh, thanks, buddy. I was like, yeah. I was like, man, dude, I wish I could get you something. He's like, you telling me that is enough. And I was just like, oh. I was like, man, I'm going to get off because we getting real gay.
After midnight, shit gets real gay.
Hey.
Adult Swim only.
I'll tell you, when they start getting in trouble, let's go punch strippers and all this shit.
We got to butch it up in this place.
I don't know why we will punch a stripper, but
Yeah, I don't know why you immediately go to beating women.
I saw
Tony hates women.
Yeah, you just fucking hate women. Jesus
No, I saw this Mexican movie today in the morning.
Uh,
A widow was fucking. Oh, the husband just died. He was super rich, and the widow's like, "Oh, I finally got my riches." Right? She thought she was made, and the stripper comes out. She's like, "That was my lover. He left me everything," and her aunt goes, "Punch the stripper," and she fucking punched the stripper. I was like, that shit was funny. then the cops came.
So then you get mad when your lover's gonna leave everything to the stripper.
Sure, Daddy, you better not fucking leave no shit to no fucking tramp.
I mean, technically, you would be the tramp, so.
Wouldn't I be? Oh, I would be the wife. The stripper's a tramp.
Are you sure?
I hope so.
Did he put a ring on it?
I hope so.
Oh.
On that fucking note, Roman, end the episode.
Like we said at the end of every episode.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
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 And don't forget to beat a stripper.
Beat a stripper.